Hi Group 1, so if you've been drawn to this pile, these messages are for you from your spirit guides, and just keep in mind that this is a general message for you, so not everything will resonate. There's intended messages in here for you and messages for other people that have been drawn to this pile. So I'm going to get started with, let's see what you have. Seahorse Spirit, Watch and Wait. The Rabbit, Moon Dreamer. Wait, it is not time yet. Things are being woven. I'm getting a sense that in Group 1, there's some impatience happening for things that you want to come to fruition in your life right now. Really strong feelings of guides coming through saying it is time to wait on the timeline that they are working on for you. King of Swords, Page of Cups, Unlikely. Okay, so I'm picking up on a lot of energy here surrounding a situation that you are very impatient about. Group 1, a lot of you right now, you are facing the vibrations of this Moon card, which is a lot of anxiety around the future, and you want things to happen quickly. Now, I'm really sensing this presence of, with these cards, this feeling of really the need for patience and protection. It's almost like the guides aren't happy that you want to know your future, because then it takes away from your lesson that you need to learn. And in terms of something happening that you really wanted to right now, the reason you're receiving the Unlikely card is because it's unlikely that what you want is going to happen the way you want it and when you want it. You're going to be faced with unlikely circumstances in unlikely times. So something will happen when you least expect it. And just because you're receiving this, that it's an unlikely thing to happen, it just means right now in this present time that it's just not the time for you right now for this to happen. And when you push something and push, it really takes away from what is happening in your life and the things that are going on right now that you need to pay attention to. So the reason that I see this and really feel this message is strong for you is because you have also received the Seahorse Spirit to watch and wait. It's time for you to reflect on what's going on in your life right now. And it's not a time to push forward and think that everything needs to happen all at once. I'm sensing a lot of you, and I hate giving this message in tarot, but you know, it's not the time right now. These cards are all reflective of there's something you really want to happen right now, and right now is not the time. It will happen for you, but it's not the plan for you right now. It's time to wait, slow down, and pause. Things are being woven. So it's almost like when you really want something, that's all you're focusing on, and it's really energetically not working. Your guides are giving you this message telling you that things are going to be working in your favor. It's just right now it doesn't feel like it because you're focusing on that. There's just so many feelings of being impatient right now with the goals and dreams that you have in your life right now. This is what I'm feeling. You also got the King of Swords, and this is really telling you it's time right now to stop listening to only your heart. This is all about intelligence and your thinking capability here. So it's really easy to get caught up in what our heart wants and desires instead of thinking logically about a situation. So it's really reminding you right now in your life to really consider what logically makes sense in your life right now. What should you be focusing on, and to not get wrapped up in matters of the heart right now. Just because this card really comes in as like just a really, it's just a person that won't get too emotionally involved, this card represents. So this spirit guide message is telling you to really focus on what is the reality of your situation right now, and what should you be focusing on right now, instead of getting caught up in all of these basically daydream kind of goals, because they're just not really realistic right now. It doesn't mean you won't get them in the future, but right now it's not a realistic thing for you. So don't get too carried away with that. It's time to just focus on what is really going on at hand. I also sense a lot of you in group 1, there's been a feeling of like you're kind of stuck in a rut and you need some type of creative boost or recharge. And I'm seeing this here with the Page of Cups presenting to you. This is all about a new love or a new passion coming into your life. There's going to be things that you're going to jump to. Some of you jump to one thing to another to try to find your passion. And you know, sometimes when you try something new, you're excited about it, and then you kind of give up on it and you want to move on to the next thing. So I'm feeling some of you need permission to tell you that's totally okay, because you know, you can have multiple passions as long as you find balance within that. You don't need to stick to the same old thing that you've been doing. This is a card to tell you to really jump into that youthful energy of the Page of Cups, and you will find balance in your life in this way to just kind of get a new spark. And you're like, I'm feeling like some of you just keep feeling like you're going to be stuck in this rut forever, and that's not the case, because you know, watch and wait. Something big is happening and will be happening for you. It's just not the time right yet for those big things, but it's telling you to think logically and not get caught up, because just because the big things aren't happening right now, it doesn't mean you shouldn't be youthful. And like, you know how children, they get caught up in something and they're so like creative and they have that passion. And this is something that we all can practice. This is something for you, group 1, to think about. Your inner child, what do you desire to do? Whether it's creating something or even just doing something for fun, something you've never done in years, even just playing a game. It could be anything like this. I'm really sensing you need this spark in your life to get some rejuvenation right now, and to really focus on the little things, because just because the big things seem like they're on pause or not happening or unlikely right now, it's going to really ease any of your anxieties you're feeling with this, the Rabbit card, Moon Dreamer. It's really saying there's some curiosities about your future, which is normal, but I'm getting a lot of blockages on exactly what your future holds, except for that it's something big. I'm really getting that your main message here is to watch and wait. And you know, I know saying this as a tarot reader, it's kind of frustrating because you want to know the future, but it's basically, the feeling I'm getting from this is that you will see in the future your path. Your guides are being super protective about this, because you have lessons to learn along the way, and you're on this path here, and the timing will work out. So just know that because you might feel like something is out of reach, it's not out of your reach completely. There, you see this rope is not fully broken. The rope is connected still, and that just may be a hardship. I'm sensing, group 1, some of you will have this hardship to overcome, this like walking on a tightrope feeling in your life. It's like things are going good and then breakage starts to happen here. You're gonna really need to overcome this, and then you'll get to the other side in divine time. So just keep that in mind for your future, and I really do hope that this has resonated with you in one way or another. As I said, it is just a general message for everyone that has been drawn to group 1. So I hope that you have found something out of it that really speaks to you here. Like I said, I am seeing a lot of protection here from your guides, but in a good, loving way. They know that something big is going to be coming. Just wait, and it will be yours. So if you have any questions, of course, let me know. Thank you.